Hi friends, thanks for joining me today for this relaxing reclined practice. So lay down on the back, relax, and let's get started. Let's go ahead and drape your body down into the mat with your feet hip width distance and let your arms come away from the body, palms facing up. Let the lower back soften and dissolve. And let's press through the left foot and hug the right knee in toward your side waist. Give it a little squeeze. Relax the shoulder blades, relax the area in between the shoulder blades, and just start to slowly circulate that right knee a few times. Noticing how that right hip feels today, and pausing anywhere that feels interesting to pause. When you bring that right knee back to center, press that right heel straight up toward the ceiling, hands behind the thigh bone or the calf, and draw that right leg a little closer toward your body. If it's available, slide that left heel long on the ground. Open your elbows and bring that right leg a little closer. You could swirl that right toe around a few times, tracing a circle on the ceiling with the right big toe. And then step your left foot on the ground, cross your right ankle on top, open your arms into a cactus, and then go ahead and let your knees go over to the right, using that right ankle to drag that left outer thigh down toward the knee without force. Let your left shoulder relax under the back. Turn your face to the left. Both knees are moving away from the hips in a subtle way, and you find the breath, the smooth inhale, expanding your belly, and the long, slow exhale, hollowing out your belly. And then gently draw the knees back in, thread the needle, right hand slipping in between the legs. Hands are interlacing behind that left thigh, and extend that left foot straight up toward the ceiling. Press the right knee away from you and pause there. You could point and flex through the left foot and let your mind linger on the area of the most sensation. A little rocking side to side is welcome. All the while tuning into your breath as a way to come back to the present moment. And we'll hug the legs a little closer and uncross into a full happy baby. Elbows on insides of knees. Let's reach for the insides of the heels and hold the heels up right over the knees so the soles of feet face the sky. And you can rock gently there, massaging out the muscles all along the spine. And then go ahead and release soles of feet together, knees splay open, reach your arms overhead, stretch your fingertips away from your hips. Big full inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center, draw your knees in, bring your feet on the floor. And then hug your left knee in, give it a little squeeze. Give that left thigh some light traction. And then circulate the left knee a few times, either direction. Coming back to your breath and a sense of calm and ease in your body. Hug the left thigh in and extend that left heel straight up. And if it's available, slide the right heel out long. Look up and you can rotate that left toe around and trace a circle. Opening the ankle and keeping relaxed in the shoulder joints and in the jaw. And then lightly step that right foot on the ground, cross your left ankle on top, and then drag the knees over to the left, using the outer left ankle to drag gently that inner right knee down. Cactus arms, right shoulder blade tucking underneath, and the gaze spilling to the right. Feeling that opening around the outer right hip and lower back area. Inviting a smooth, full inhale into your belly, and a long, slow exhale to empty out and relax down through the tail. Then pulling your belly in, gently bring the knees back to center, and we'll thread the needle, left hand in between the legs, interlace your hands behind the right thigh, and press your right heel straight up. Rock gently. Point, flex through that right foot. And then hug the legs a little closer in, uncross into full happy baby. This time, take your 2 first fingers, reach for the big toes, or you can just grab the ankles or shins if that's available. Open your elbows away from each other. Try to bring your knees toward your underarms a little bit. And then you can press your heels away from your hips. And then knees come back toward the underarms. And heels away. And knees in. And one more time, heels away. And knees in. And bring your soles of feet together. Let your knees splay open. Rest your hands on your belly. Turn your face to the right. Feel that left shoulder relax. Then spill your gaze to the left and feel that right shoulder relax. Coming back to center, aligning the nose with the navel. Gently squeeze the knees in, bring your feet on the floor. And then pressing through the feet, lift up the hips gently and lay the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Drift your hip points straight up. Strong legs. Breathe the chest toward the chin for an inhale. Exhale, roll the spine down slowly, one vertebra at a time, until the lower back dissolves last of all. And then wag your knees in and out. And when you bring your knees in, take your feet mat width distance apart. Interlace your hands behind your head. Lift your elbows and scoop the tail. So you're closing that gap between your lower back and the floor and pulling your belly in. Press your feet into the ground. Exhale. And then release. And just let your head rest in that interlace of the hands. Imagine the face turning upward toward a bright, warm sun and invite that energy of renewal as you rest on your back, letting the elbows open. You could use your thumbs to do a little massage on the base of the skull. Tune into the rising and falling of your breath in the belly. When your mind wanders away, guide it back to the breath, back to the moment. Anything that's burdening you that you want to release, imagine it falling away. Imagine that you're laying it down and letting it go. Letting all things be as they are right now. Inviting tenderness and compassion for this whole being. And can you find gratitude for anything at all you have to be grateful for? We'll start to slowly windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And when your knees come back to about center, gather the knees in for a squeeze, and we're going to curl into a little ball, knees to chin, chin to knees. Let your head fall back, and as you're ready, roll to either side and slowly press on up. As you arrive back up to sit, join me in hero pose, big toes touch, we're sitting on the heels, and lightly interlace your hands in your lap. Align your nose over your navel and peel those shoulder blades down away from the ears. You sit up really tall. Let the tailbone drop. Tune into your breath and the softness in your shoulders. Thanking yourself for showing up to practice today. And I am wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and always trust on the journey. Namaste. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. I so appreciate it. It brings me a lot of joy, every single viewer. And if you could like, share, subscribe, hit that super thanks button. I appreciate it so much. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.